Have you ever been the quiet one in your family? The one everyone underestimates? Before this quiet government agent unleashes the full power of the Treasury on her own sister, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. You are about to witness a masterclass in professional revenge. My cubicle at the office of the Comptroller of the Currency is a fortress of beige, a perfect camouflage for the woman my family thinks I am. Anna Reynolds, 32, the quiet one with a safe little government job. Unambitious, unremarkable, invisible. My personal phone vibrates. A credit alert. A new inquiry from a bank I've never heard of. I don't panic. My training as a financial forensics investigator doesn't allow for panic. Instead, a chilling, crystalline certainty settles over me. This isn't a mistake. It's a tripwire. Someone has just stepped into my world and they have no idea where they are. Easter brunch, 2 weeks ago. My sister, Caroline, the golden child, swept in late, flaunting a handbag that cost more than my mortgage payment. She held court, boasting about her private equity wins while my parents beamed with pride. Then her eyes landed on me. "Still shuffling papers for the government, Annie?" she'd cooed, her voice dripping with pity. "You should really live a little." Now, staring at this credit alert, I know she has. On my dime. I walk to a soundproof meeting room and dial her number. My voice is soft, the harmless little sister she's always known. "Hey, Kat, weird question. Did you use my details for anything by mistake?" Her laugh is a brittle, dismissive sound. "God, you're paranoid, Annie. Your job is making you suspicious of everyone." The line goes dead. I lower the phone. The mask of Annie dissolves. Investigator Reynolds, the woman who hunts white-collar criminals in the digital shadows, takes her place. My sister just lied to me. A critical error. She mistook my quietness for weakness. She forgot that my safe little government job gives me access to systems that can unravel a person's entire life. She chose a target who specializes in financial crimes. Back at my desk, I don't just check my credit. I use my federal clearance to pull the entire digital application for a $90,000 personal loan, approved 3 days ago, in my name. My name, my flawless credit score, my social security number. The signature is a lazy, insulting forgery. She didn't even try. This isn't just about debt. My security clearance, the foundation of my entire career, demands perfect financial integrity. Caroline hasn't just stolen money. She has placed a ticking bomb at the heart of my life. My first instinct is to call the bank to shut it down. But that's what she expects. An emotional reaction, a family drama she can twist and control. No, this isn't a family matter anymore. This is a crime scene. My fingers fly across the keyboard. Her Instagram, a post from 2 days ago. A selfie in a new penthouse. Just picked up the keys. #blessed. The timestamp is exactly 1 day after the loan funds would have cleared. Public property records confirm the purchase. The down payment? $85,000. The evidence chain is clean. Motive, her insatiable lifestyle. Means, my stolen identity. Opportunity, a family that never looked too closely at the quiet one. The trap is built. Now I just need the confession. I'm playing a longer game. The quiet one with the safe little government job is hunting, and my sister has no idea she's the prey. 3 months I wait. A predator's patience. The loan payments are made, just enough to avoid default. Then the summons. A family dinner. "Caroline has exciting news," my mother chirps over the phone. I know this is it. The arrogance, the need to flaunt her stolen victory. That Friday, I walk into my parents' home. Virginia is a one-party consent state. The recording app on my phone is active before I even step through the door. Dinner is a performance of our usual family dysfunction. Then, as dessert is served, Caroline raises her wine glass. her eyes glittering with malice and cheap champagne, lock onto mine. "Funny story, everyone," she announces, her voice loud enough to command the room. "I used Annie's credit to get a $90,000 personal loan." The dining room falls silent. My parents freeze, looking to me, expecting the usual pattern, for Annie to absorb, to accommodate, to fold. "My score wasn't great," Caroline continues, emboldened. "But yours, flawless. You should thank me. I'm doling your credit history." I take a slow sip of water. "That's bank fraud, Caroline," I say, my voice quiet but clear. She laughs. "Oh, stop being so dramatic, Annie. It's just family." Fraudulently using an individual's identity to obtain a loan is a federal crime, I continue. My tone is level as a compliance report. It carries a penalty of up to 30 years in prison. My father clears his throat. "Now, Anna, I'm sure she meant no harm." "Don't worry, Daddy," Caroline sneers, turning back to me. "Annie won't do anything. She never does." The confession is clean, arrogant, and undeniably recorded. I stand, picking up my phone. "I should go. Early meeting tomorrow." I walk out into the cool night air. I don't go home. I drive directly to the OCC field office, the building a silent monolith in the dark. I log into my secure terminal, pull up the case file I've been building for 3 months, and attach the audio file. I add the forged loan documents, the credit reports, the penthouse purchase records. Then I hit submit, transferring the entire evidence chain to the Joint Task Force, escalating it to a level I can no longer touch. The quiet sister has just unleashed the full methodical power of the U.S. Treasury. If you are ready for the fallout, smash that like button and let me know in the comments who you think is in for the bigger shock, Caroline or her parents. The federal machine grinds forward with terrifying efficiency. A week later, Caroline's texts begin. "The FBI just called me. What did you do?" Followed by a stream of vitriol. I screenshot every message and forward them to the U.S. Attorney's Office as per protocol. Each panicked text is just another piece of evidence. The arrest happens on a Friday morning while I'm in a meeting discussing banking integrity. Federal agents don't storm her penthouse. They approach her in the parking garage, quiet, professional, and absolute. They find more than just my stolen identity. They find 6 others, colleagues, former friends, even our parents, all used to amass over $400,000 in fraudulent debt. My parents show up at my door, faces ravaged by panic. "Anna, you work for the government. You have to stop this. Tell them it's a mistake." I stand in the doorway. "I can't, and it wasn't a mistake. She did this. I just did my job." I close the door. The soft click of the latch, more final than any slam. At the trial, the audio recording is the prosecution's Exhibit A. The jury listens to Caroline's mocking voice fill the silent courtroom. It takes them 4 hours to find her guilty on all 15 counts. The sentence, 9 years in federal prison. As they lead her away, she finally looks at me, her eyes wide with disbelief, as if still expecting the quiet little sister to save her. 2 months later, I'm promoted. I now lead the OCC's new National Anti-Fraud Task Force. The quiet one who shuffled papers is now running point on financial identity theft across the country. My father's call is a broken whisper. We thought quiet meant weak. It turns out it meant disciplined. I waited 32 years for them to finally see me. Now that they do, I find their validation means nothing at all. Revenge isn't an emotional outburst. It's a meticulously documented case file. It's a clean chain of evidence. It's watching the systems you've dedicated your life to work flawlessly. The most powerful person in the room isn't the one who shouts the loudest. It's the one who listens, who documents, and who understands that sometimes the greatest revenge is simply and quietly ensuring compliance. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. In this case, it was served under federal indictment. What do you think is the ultimate form of justice? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you believe in the power of quiet discipline, subscribe for more stories where the underestimated always win.